Namaskaram, Vanakkam, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of TT Talks. My name is Suhas,
My name is Kritika.
and we have a special guest today.
Hi, I'm Amaya.
And yeah, let's get right into it. So, Kritika, take it.
He does that for every single episode. Hi, my name is Suha. Kritika, take it away.
Take it away. Go.
Okay, well, let's start off by talking about food.
Well, I love food.
I love food too.
I love food too.
I'm so glad.
So
Like,
what's your favorite Indian food?
Indian or South Indian?
South Indian food.
My favorite South Indian food. That's hard between dosa and idli. That's like this
Okay,
battle
what's
every
your,
single.
what's your favorite for breakfast?
See, that's what. Yeah, it's a battle between idli and dosa because idli is like so good, and I usually eat it with like peanut chutney and like mango. I don't know what they
Pickle?
call pachadi and pickle. But I eat dosa with sugar sometimes.
Oh,
My mom
God.
does that.
It's so good. Dosa with sugar is so
I
good.
don't eat it like that.
Dosa with sugar and peanut chutney. So both, to be honest.
Mhm.
What about vada?
I don't like vada.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
vada is literally. I don't understand. Everybody's like, yeah, vada, and like South Indians love it. I hate vada.
No, I love vada.
It's like it just feels very rock hard to me.
No, you
I'm
just need
yet to have
you
a
need to
soft vada that really just
You need to
comes
like
apart.
eat good vada to like.
I always have like the ones that used to be hot and then they're cold and they have like sweat on them. I
Mhm.
hate it's like like the catered vadas.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only ones I've ever had. My mom like we don't make vadas at home usually. My grandma she makes what do you call those? You break them.
Second alu?
No.
No?
Yeah,
Muruku?
chakli. No, in Telugu. I you have I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
the
Peanut thingies. They have peanuts in them and they put like the curries in them and they fry it.
Yeah, I know what
Mixture?
you're talking about.
What?
What? Are they talking about mixture?
No, it's like the orange thing with like peanuts.
It's crunchy.
Sarapini.
What?
Sarapini?
That's the pindi.
I don't know what you're talking
It's like okay, they take like pindi that has like
No, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I forgot what
Pal-
they're called.
Palipati?
no God. It's like my mom calls it like
Chakralu?
not chakra, chakalalu.
Chakralu?
Chakol.
I don't even know what it's called, but it's so good.
Yeah,
My
I know.
grandma makes it and
Snacks. All the snacks are so
all the
good.
snacks are so good except vada.
Oh my god.
And they'll make like variations of it, which I hate. So then there's the
No,
vada
vada's
that's
so
like
good.
a donut shaped vada that's a
Yeah.
little smaller. Then they make the little vada holes, like the donut
Those are
holes.
like bondas.
I hate those too.
No,
no,
those are so
bonas.
good.
See,
Those are
bonas
so
are different. Bonas are like you have like a specific thing, like it has like the holes and everything.
Wait, Suhas, what about your input on
Yeah.
vadas?
What's your input?
They're amazing. Best thing that ever happened to humans.
What bonas?
He
Yeah.
normally
Yeah, I
disagrees,
agree.
That's why I asked him.
Bonas are so good. I hate vadas though. And variations of vada.
How about biryani?
I'm
What is
like
this off
particular.
topic?
Yeah, I like biryani. I like Hyderabadi biryani is on top. You
I
can't you
know.
No, I
can't
don't like
agree.
that.
Biryani's everything.
You can't like argue with me. And I always like biryani with halim. And it has to have lemon juice and
Lemon's important.
onions on the side and mirchi on the side. That's the only way I'll eat it.
Onions are good too.
But I feel like might be an unpopular opinion. I don't think potatoes belong in
Yeah, for sure.
You eat biryani with potatoes?
Without potato, I'm saying it doesn't belong in biryani. That's Hyderabadi biryani.
Yeah.
I've never
You
ate.
potato biryani?
Yeah,
That's
I've
not a
never
thing.
ate-
That shouldn't be a thing.
I've ate it.
I heard Pakistanis put it in their biryani.
Oh wait, no, I think I've seen
You
that.
put it in the
video.
pulao.
Pulao is different.
Yeah, pulao is.
I haven't. No, I've never ate biryani with potatoes.
I went to a
Like
restaurant.
veg
I went to like a Bavarchi restaurant and they had potatoes in the biryani. It was gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is gross.
Yeah, I remember. It was gross.
It was gross. They didn't
Sounds
have
good.
halim either. The halim was like
God, yeah,
chutney
good.
consistency, which is gross.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like really liquid, you know.
What's your favorite lunch and dinner Indian food?
I like. Well, everybody likes just anam with any kura. I hate kakarkai. Me and my mom have this joke. Kakarkai makes me cocker cry. Literally all the time.
I
I'll
never
use
heard that.
She makes but she'll fry anything. Like, we have an air fryer, so
Oh,
she'll
yeah, same.
she'll do kakukai, she'll do dosakai,
Uh-huh.
she'll do. Oh, but he likes
Oh
dosakai.
my God,
My
I don't
brother,
like kakukai.
I don't like kakukai either.
The only
I
way
do.
I'll eat it, you guys like deep fried, but like,
Yeah.
still, I don't really like it.
Ooh.
It's so gross, bro.
Yesterday, you were like, kakukai's my favorite.
I know. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my God.
Kakukai is so bad. But I like bankai. Bankai is
I
really
like
good.
kakukai too.
My mama, she makes really good bankai kora.
Yeah.
And bankai kora, I don't know if you guys eat this. I don't know if this is like a Canada thing or something, because I'm part Canada. My dad makes this thing called okay. My dad makes this thing called burji, and it's
Oh, bankai burji.
not bankai burji, egg tomato burji.
Yeah.
This is like scrambled eggs.
Literally
basically.
with tomatoes,
Yeah.
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 But it's so good.
I don't like
I
tomatoes.
live for that.
Egg burji?
Egg burji is so good with tomatoes and onions.
I like egg, not tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, but in terms of like North Indian food, I don't really know. I didn't grow up eating. I mean, I feel like in Hyderabad everything mixes. So it's like maybe not necessarily
Seems
North
like
Indian
a-
culture, but there's a lot of Muslim
movie
influence
scene.
in both places.
Yeah.
So it kind of mixes in with everything.
You're cute.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's- are we still on food or no?
I don't know.
Okay, let's move on to diaspora. So how do you feel as a first generation Indian?
How do I feel?
Mhm.
Indian American.
Indian American. Okay. Now this is gonna be serious. Okay, so, like, do you experience like racism as an first generation immigrant? Do you feel like you're discriminated against as a first generation Indian?
By who? White people?
No, not specifically. Just like
No, I don't think so. I think a lot of times, not that I like, just disclaimer, I like North Indians. But I do feel that North Indians like to discriminate against South Indians all the time. I remember growing up, so I do feel like North Indians discriminate against South Indians sometimes. And I could literally talk about this for hours and days on end, but, I remember growing up, people would be like, they play like a Hindi song, and I wouldn't know that song because I was raised Telugu. Like, I didn't know it at
I know
all.
exactly what
And
you're
then
saying.
they'd be like, "You're not cultured. You're not Indian." I'm
Exactly.
like, maybe I'm just not your kind of Indian. India is like, it's not a monolith, and everybody wants to just treat it as this one way, head bobbling Hindu kind of thing. It's so diverse. You can't just do that,
Yeah,
So
also-
yeah.
Yeah, side topic. You know, like how white people say, like, do you speak Indian?
Yeah.
That pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
Indian is not a language. Like,
Literally. And like, I also feel like I forced myself to learn Hindi, and I know Hindi now because I watched so many videos and so many things to the point where I just know, I understand it now. And maybe I can't speak it fluently and I don't know like the specific like poetic words or whatever, but like you put me in like New Delhi, I'll understand everything.
yeah.
And I just kind of forced myself into that because none of the North Indians would be friends with me if I didn't understand the North Indian, at least pop culture. I know everything. You could ask me anything about Allu Arjun, I'll tell you everything.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know at that point I didn't know anything about who was Shah Rukh Khan or why he was so famous and what this move was. Like, I didn't know anything. So yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think it could be the other way around too?
What do you mean?
I mean, historically, it hasn't been. And
What do you mean the other way around?
Like
diaspora,
looking
like a
down on
North
North
Indian,
Indians?
like a North Indian, like doing it like for South Indian that way too.
like being excluded by
Yeah.
something.
Mhm.
I'm sure it's happened in diaspora, but historically, Indo-Aryans and Dravidian people are very different people. And the thing was, Dravidian people were in India, and Indo-Aryans came and invaded India. And that's just like a historic thing. It's not like I hate North Indians. Like, I love North Indians. They're so cool. But like, there is just a genetic difference, and we're just different people. But like, that doesn't mean that since we live in the same country border-wise, that I have to somehow assimilate to your culture just because I'm brown. Like, I'm not your kind of brown.
And this is like, I guess, going off like a little bit, but like also I think they look down on us because of the color of our skin.
Yeah, I think a lot of like
I have
okay,
so many
even
experiences with
even
this.
like I think most of us here would say that we're not even that dark skin. We're pretty light
Mhm.
to us, you know. But I think dark skin, even North Indians, the colorism is so bad,
I know.
and especially towards dark skin like the Telugu and Tamil people, so bad. And you know that ties into the caste system too, and I could go on forever about that.
Yeah.
You
Me
know,
too.
because usually historically you're darker because you spend more time outside, which means you
It's
are
also,
doing
like,
labor
hotter,
work.
isn't it, in South India than North India?
Yeah, because you're like closer to the equator.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I could go on about the caste system too. The caste system is just, it needs to be abolished.
Mhm.
And I feel like everybody's like, it's Hindu or like it's blah, 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 blah. But like, it's still being used. And like, it doesn't really matter what the original meaning of it was, the original intention of it was. The fact is, caste-rich people are still caste oppressed.
Mhm.
And dark skinned people are still, masculinized in South Asian countries. And that's just facts you can't change as much as you want to change them. I know I would love to change them, but you just can't. Some people just want to deny it. But the struggle is real,
Mhm.
especially here.
Oh yeah, for sure. So one experience, and this was like elementary school, and um, so like there was this kid. He was like my neighbor, and he was North Indian, right? And he was like lighter than me, and so we would like ride the same bus to school, and back, and like the people on the bus, we had like similar names, and the people on the bus would be like, they would like ship us, right? And then I was like, no, because he was genuinely gross. Like, he had like sweaty fingers. He was gross.
Uh,
And I was like, no. And then he commented about the color of my skin, and I was like, dude.
yeah.
And I was like in 5th grade, so I like went home and cried.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like a lot of light skinned people, and like, just a disclaimer, I am light skinned, so I'm not trying to hate on light skinned people. I feel like a lot of light skinned people like to victimize themselves, and a lot of upper class people like to victimize themselves and be like, I've been through this, like, sure, you've been through it, but you not recognizing what other people are dealing with. It's like, okay, let's say there's a white person who's like a white gay person, right? Okay, the LGBTQ has their own set of problems, right?
Difficulties.
But if you're not recognizing that racism is a thing, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
It's so ignorant of you to only recognize your issue because it benefits you. You should be, interested in dismantling the whole whatever it is. So I feel like they just kind of want to victimize themselves and be like, I am brown. Like, good for you. We're all brown. But like some of us have had it, harder than others.
Yeah.
So it's getting really dark. Maybe we should talk about food
Yeah,
again.
we went off on a bit of a tangent, but that's okay.
So Haas, you have anything to say?
Well, yeah, everything we spit was facts.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's move on to a more lighthearted topic. Do you have any good memories, like when you went to India?
Yeah. Oh well, wait, this is not a good memory. Oh wait, okay. Well, my grandparents, nobody lives in a like village anymore because everybody came from village at some point, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody kind of moved to Hyderabad and they all live there. So, um, wait, I was getting somewhere here. Yeah. So my parents. Is it raining?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So we went there. We went to India. I was like 6 or 7, and like I went to India a lot when I was a kid, and we just kind of stopped going. I went when I was 9 for my aunt's wedding. That wasn't very enjoyable. I was just kind of like, I don't know if they do this in like in Telugu and Tamil, like Hindu weddings. They have like the niece of the bride be like
Like
her.
Kuturu?
Yeah. That was me. They put the ugliest beauty mark on me, literally like right here, and they were like, yeah, just go follow Atta around, and I was like, okay, and like I wasn't really close to this Atta, so it was kind of awkward. And then for the pictures, tell me why everybody's coming up to the stage and you're taking pictures with the bride and the groom. I was sitting in the corner in the back, literally bawling my eyes out because I wasn't in any of the pictures. I was literally smiling for the pictures, and I was not in them. So, sorry, you asked for a good memory. A good memory would be my other aunt's wedding, my Penny's wedding. That was so much fun. So we got up super duper early. Like, weddings are not just one day.
Yeah.
So it took a long time. So, we had the whole Mangalsnanam, and then we had the Mangalsnanam is just like, we do the haldi in there too. Like, the haldi is not a thing, but like it's like called a Mangalsnanam.
I haven't been to a Telugu wedding in
A long time.
a long time.
I'm going to
So,
one. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't really remember the
Yeah.
whole process, but yeah.
We pulled up to the venue in a limo.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun. And she had a chocolate fountain.
Mhm.
And her outfit was bomb. My outfit was bomb. I still have pictures of it. Me and my cousin, we looked so good with matching outfits.
Mhm.
Because we were, like, tiny at the time. But, like, I remember seeing everybody in one hall was, like, it was such a nice feeling.
Yeah,
I miss that.
me too.
COVID ruined everything. I kind of wanted to go, like, last summer because I had the time. I don't really know what you do between freshman and sophomore year, so,
You're a sophomore?
I'm going, no, last year.
Okay, so you're a rising junior.
I'm a rising junior right now,
So let's move to a more cultural topic.
yeah.
Are there any new Telugu movies that you watched recently?
No.
Yeah.
I know Vijay Deverakonda, he has this movie called Liger.
Oh yeah, it's coming out, right?
Do you know the catchphrase or whatever it is for it? It's called Liger, which is like lion cross tiger,
Mm-hmm.
and then the catchphrase is like Sala crossbreed. And I
Oh
was
yeah.
I was like, ew.
Yeah.
Sorry. Vijay could do better.
Mhm.
He has a really good he's a really good actor.
I mean, okay, that's like debatable.
No. I think he's a really good actor, but he just chooses really bad roles.
Uh-huh.
Because Geeta
okay,
Govindam,
after Arjun Reddy, like
Arjun Reddy was such a mess. That was
Yeah.
one of the worst movies I've
I
ever
agree.
watched.
I agree.
He could have done so much better, and it was just the normalization of abuse in there was so bad, bro. It was so bad. Like Geeta Govindam was super good,
Mhm.
and I get maybe Dear Comrade was like he was angry, but it was like range, I guess. I want to see him be like
Pedli Chuplu?
Pelly Chuplu was good.
I like that.
Pelly Chuplu was so good.
Yeah.
But I want to see him
Me too,
do
I like
more and be like, I don't know if you guys know the Tamil actor Vijay Sethupathi.
I do.
His range is incredible.
I know.
He's acted in almost every kind of movie ever.
I know. He's like amazing.
It's so crazy. I wish Vijay would do something like that.
Have you watched Nene Raudine?
No.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't
Who's
know.
in it?
Vijay Sethupathi.
Oh.
But it's like that's the Telugu version of the Tamil movie.
Yeah.
But it's such a good movie. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Have you
Watch
watched 96?
No, I have it. I was asked this yesterday.
96, and then there's a Telugu remake called 98 or something.
No,
No,
Wait, is this the one where it's like she comes back?
Yeah.
The Telugu
yeah,
remake
yeah.
is Janu.
Janu, yeah,
Yeah,
Janu.
Janu.
The Telugu remake is so
I
bad.
hated
The
that.
Telugu remake sucked, but the original Tamil one, the soundtrack, the scenery, the everything, it was like the best movie I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Honestly.
I need to watch the Tamil version.
It's so good, bro. It was like I'll give you the synopsis. It was just like these
oh, no, I know
class.
the story.
Oh, you know the class? Okay, yeah. Maybe for listeners, I'll just say it for listeners. Okay, these
Yeah.
two classmates, they kind of have a thing, and then one of them moves away really abruptly, and the other one is kind of feels betrayed. So then they meet up after 30 years, and it's very clear that they're soulmates, but so they just kind of spend a whole day together, or a whole night together. I'm not doing that, but you can cut that out. But they just rekindle their soulmate ship.
But they end up friends.
And her friends.
Yeah.
Well, she goes back to Singapore.
They kind of just
I was super sad to hear that she had kids and a whole life there.
That's realistic.
It is realistic, but it's just
realistic.
sad reality.
like it wouldn't have been realistic if they got together.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to get together because that'd be too predictable.
And, yeah.
But I also didn't want them to be apart because it made my heart hurt a little.
know.
At least I would have rather him go back to Singapore with her and meet her family you know, and have some kind of like close relationship. But she just left. Like obviously, like they said bye or whatever, but she just left.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it similar to that Nani movie, Ninukori?
I've heard
Ninokori's
that.
good.
It's really similar.
Is
to what I
it?
thought. He finally got over the grudge.
Yeah. Oh my god. Ninokori
I didn't
is, like,
watch that
so
one.
sad at the end, where he like realizes that he shouldn't even try to get her back.
Yeah.
I did not watch that. I watched.
It's a good movie.
I don't know. I watched Middle Class Abai
Yeah.
a
That's good
few
too.
days ago. I mean, I've watched it before. I just
Yeah.
rewatched it. It was nice.
It's a good movie.
A little predictable.
Yeah. I mean, those type of movies, it's like for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd really like to see like the industry move forward towards like more progressive movies because the whole hero heroine
I know.
act is getting so
I
old.
know.
Like it's literally since like the
People-
1950s,
yeah.
60s. It's been the same
People
thing.
aren't like focusing on like the actual story,
hmm
but rather like this like template that they need to like fill in.
Right. Yeah, I think the Tamil industry has probably moved. I feel like it's moved farther than the Telugu industry
I agree.
because that one movie that Vijay Sethupathi did, he was like a transgender person.
Oh yeah.
That was good. That was
I haven't watched it, but I've seen the trailer.
yeah, but I don't think Telugu movie has progressed like that
yeah.
because
I think they have a few like Kanchana.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
It's Tamil.
Oh, it's Tamil.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tamil.
It's
Okay.
dubbed into Telugu, but yeah, it's
Okay.
Tamil.
Yeah, I feel like I
And
want to see
Akshay Kumar redid it.
Akshay Kumar?
Lakshmi Bomb.
Lakshmi Bomb.
I know the title.
The last one I saw from Akshay Kumar was Padman.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was Padman. I was like Padman, and then my mom was like, it's Padman. Like he literally makes like sanitary pads for women. And I was like,
it was a good movie.
yeah, it was good.
Oh, yeah, and Tula.
I haven't watched that. I like
What
know
is
you're
that?
talking
Akshay Kumar,
about.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Toilet Man, Toilet.
Toilet, sorry.
Yeah. Toilet.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know. I've only seen the poster. I haven't seen the
Okay.
movie, so.
I don't know. I don't really like Akshay Kumar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You
But-
don't? Wait, you don't like Akshay Kumar? Sorry, that just passed my mind.
Akshay Kumar is. I don't really like anybody in Bollywood, to be honest.
Oh my god.
I feel like the Telugu industry, I'm sure there's horrible things in the Telugu industry. But I think the Bollywood industry is like completely corrupt. The colorism, the casteism, and the
Oh my god, colorism.
The nepotism. God, I can't. Ananya Pandey,
Oh my God.
please.
She's like on the thumbnail of every single YouTube nepotism video.
I cannot with her. Oh my god. She's like, okay, to be fair, she's not even that bad, but the roles that she, like, I watched this movie of her and Ishan Qatar.
But like, come on, she's like not like an extraordinary. Like, she doesn't really have like a talent that like stands out.
I mean, she's
She's
pretty,
favorite
and
color.
like, I feel like she'd do better as a model, like an actual, like,
Yeah.
Versace model or something, like Jumanji or something,
Exactly.
than an actor.
I agree.
Because even her parents, her mom didn't act, and her dad was like small time actor.
I mean,
Not small time, but like he wasn't like in any major roles.
yeah.
He was in major roles.
Yeah, I don't really remember him from like a distinct movie, but like
Yeah.
his name has like a thing, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, but I really want to see. My friend sent me this video the other day. It's like you can see it on YouTube or something. If you search up Netflix, you search up like South Indian song or something. While it was a little cringy in some aspects, it was super good.
Mhm.
It was like the song, and it had sections for Telugu, Tamil, Malayali, and Kannada people, and like different languages, whatever. It was good.
Oh wait, what are you talking about? I think I know.
You know what I'm talking, like the music video? So ask me your phone. I don't have my phone instead. Go to YouTube. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what is it now here?
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Never mind.
Ready?
Okay, no, you're good. Netflix. South India. Oh, it's called Nama Stories. Okay, we don't need to play that right now, but you can watch it later.
Okay.
But it basically has sections for each language.
Mhm.
And the Telugu part was really short for some reason. I don't know why. But I just want to see like originality from the Telugu. Just Telugu people in like general.
Mhm.
Because I feel like a lot of diaspora, they just don't want to say that they're Telugu sometimes. And then the industry is just so stagnant. Like, it just feels repetitive and boring and old.
Yeah.
feel like Taiwan people are just so cool. I just love Taiwan people so much. They have done a really good job at like one preserving like Dravidian culture, and they've also done diaspora has done a really good job at not Americanizing it, but mixing it in a way that's not cringy.
Mhm.
You know, like the remixes and like the short films and all this stuff. A lot of Taiwan people have done like amazing jobs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you like speak a lot of Telugu with your family and stuff?
I speak Tenglish with my family.
English. I think that's everyone.
Yeah. Like, for example, I got a bunch of mosquito bites today. And I told my mom I got cutted. And yesterday, my dad, he forgot something was on the stove. So my mom told him that it was modding. And, like, it's just this weird combination. And there's no formula to it. We just modding, cutted, peeked it, just random stuff. But I do speak, like, a certain amount of, like, actual Telugu. My only problem is, like, when you're, like, let's say, like, penicillin or something, there's no Telugu word for penicillin.
Uh-huh.
So you can't be, like, Nenu penicillin, that job. Like, you can't, like, the English words, you have to, penicillin, you have to add, like, an accent on it so it doesn't sound awkward in the middle of your, like, literal Telugu sentence.
Yeah.
It's so awkward, bro.
I like speak either in English or Telugu at home.
Like, full Telugu?
Basically, yeah.
You know full Telugu?
I mean, 85%.
Well, that's everybody. Can you
Yeah.
read and write?
No.
I can.
I can speak.
You can?
Yeah.
That's so
I
cool.
can like, read 50%.
I can't read anything. I can write my name. I'll
Yeah, I
literally
can
write my name right
name,
now.
Name,
It's
yeah.
a ah, me.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
so fancy.
This has to be connected.
My letters are like all
There you go.
squiggly.
I think that's
Yeah,
it.
I mean that's right.
I
Yeah.
haven't written my name in a long time though, so this might be wrong.
Wait, it's upside down. I like.
I think that's the second ka, not the regular ka. Like
no, my name is the first one.
Kritika. It's
No,
like a hard K.
that's how I've always.
Kritika?
My dad said it's
Kritika.
right.
Okay. Maybe it's just okay.
Yeah, my last name is kind of more complicated.
I like seeing Tamil writing though. Tamil writing is so cool.
Ka. You have to do a like a
I
thing.
don't know how to do the ray. And then all
And
the
the D.
Batu are so confusing.
You say
don't know.
Batu?
My last name's probably wrong.
My mama says Otu. Is it Otu?
Batu. I mean, okay. Also, interesting.
Yeah.
Like the Andhra accent versus the Telugu.
Oh
accent.
God.
Whenever I listen to someone speak in Andhra Telugu, I cringe. I'm like,
I'm not like okay. The way that I've categorized in my mind is Telangana,
Uh-huh.
Andhra, and I don't know if it's an Andhra. I think it's an Andhra. There's like a region of Andhra that's called Rayalaseema.
Yeah, my mom's like from there.
Yeah, Rayalaseema Telugu is like Jesus Christ. I can't. I was watching Rangastalam.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand a
Oh my
single
God,
word.
Mirchi? Watch Mirchi. The
Mirchi.
Telugu in that.
Oh, Mirchi. Oh my God. Yeah. Rayalaseema Telugu is just on a different level.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's like AAVE. You know what AAVE is? It's African American Vernacular English. They just like have a different way of saying English words as a whole. You know? And I just can't understand Rayalaseema Telugu. Andhra isn't that hard. Like, okay,
It's not hard to understand. I'm just like,
it's just weird.
yeah.
Like, I say Aindy, but they say Yainty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I say
weird
Hindi
for
too.
me. And they added Y in front of my thing. Yakara,
I say
Yeperu.
Ekkada.
And I just say Eperu.
I say Epedu too.
Yeah, that's so weird.
What do you say? Epedu.
Yeah. Are you Telangana too? Yeah. Okay, Telangana gang.
So how do you feel about like Manabadi and that kind of stuff?
Oh. Monobody is like traumatic for me. My grandma was the teacher. My mama was a teacher for my Monobody, and I would literally, bro, she had no boundaries at all. I would literally take my iPad out and be on my iPad in class, like open my bag and put it like right there, and she would not say a single thing. She would not say a single. I got an 85 on my. I was in like 5th grade or something. I got 85 on my final.
Wow.
I did not know a single word of Telugu or how to write it either.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't, like, speak Telugu at your house and just do Manabadi, you're not going to learn it.
Yeah. You need to talk. See, the thing is, I learned that the most important thing is to talk to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents, talking to your parents is like this little box, you know?
Yeah.
And like, for example, today I went volunteering, and the whole, like my whole volunteering group for VT Seva is all Telugu people. So, you know, everybody, even the kids, were just speaking Telugu freely. So you just have to kind of jump on that and be like, yeah, Mira, Ella, and Taru, or whatever, you know, your whitewashed Telugu. And just try your best, because even if you mess up, the aunties are like, yeah, at least she's learning.
Mhm.
You know, if you're not learning, well, okay, some people just
Also,
don't want to learn, but
Yeah, this might be weird, but I even though I speak really like good Telugu at home,
Mhm.
I feel weird speaking Telugu in front of other people. Like,
Really?
not like aunties and stuff. I can, but like people that do speak Telugu at home, but like not well, like kids, you know,
yeah.
like you guys. I probably can't speak Telugu like the way I do at home with you guys,
Yeah.
just because I feel like it's weird.
There's a certain, like, okay, literally, like, I think in your mind, I feel like a lot of polyglots have said this, you always, like, match the person with the language.
yeah.
I can't see myself speaking Telugu to you,
Yeah,
but I
me
can see
neither.
myself speaking Telugu to my parents or, like,
Yeah,
my
me too.
cousins. Not even my cousin. Me and my cousin, like, my cousin was, like, she was born in London,
Mhm.
so she's not, like, a Telugu person that I speak Telugu with, you know?
Were you born here?
I was born here, yeah. I was born in
Yeah, me too.
California.
Me too.
Really? Where?
Bear.
Me too. We were in San Francisco.
Fremont.
Oh, that's where you stay, but where are you born?
Like Redwood City or something.
Oh, I was born in San Francisco. I lived in San Ramon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's so weird. Oh, look at
I was
us,
born here too, Florida.
Florida. Florida is expensive, bro. I was trying to book.
California's even more expensive.
No, not for living. Like, okay, California's expensive. That's way too far. But I was trying to book tickets for like Panama City Beach.
Mhm.
Bro, why is the
We
hotel?
never-
Off topic a little bit.
Sorry.
We're about done. So
Fuck that.
we never fly to Florida. We always
You
drive.
drive, yeah. You can't. Flying to Florida is like flying to school. It's like, it's such a waste of money.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we even drive to like Philadelphia, but like.
Yeah. Okay, what were we talking about? Talks.
Well, I guess we could wrap it up. How's your
Okay.
experience?
On the podcast
Yes.
or like in life?
Both.
My
know.
life is great. Thanks for asking. The
Mhm.
podcast was fun. Yeah, this was fun.
Thank you.
Period, queen.
Well, thank you for joining us, and
Of course.
we'll see you another
In
time.
a future episode, maybe.
Maybe.
No,
you don't
not
know.
maybe, for sure.
Yes, or maybe I'll take over your podcast and just
Maybe,
make
yeah.
my own. Yeah. Cool. Well, bye guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.